A few months ago, I predicted that drapery was going to be a big thing in 2026, and as always, your girl was right. So about a week ago, we ended up doing this really, really beautiful drapery for Jenna Pollock and her Barre Brunch, and I thought that I would show you guys how we did it because it's actually using mostly Amazon supplies. So let me show you what we did. So first we have our piping frame, and this was roughly $150 on Amazon, and I will make sure to get you guys all the links. So first we have all the poles, and then we have a crossbar, and then we also have the bases. So we have this base here that opens up, and then you take one of these poles, and then we screw it together. And that's our base. Base is set up. Now I have one of our poles here. As you can see here, you want to loosen it up, so you'll twist to loosen, so then the pole comes out. Obviously, you don't just want to leave it here, so then you will twist and tighten it. That's a little tall. Now we're gonna do the other side. Now we're going to put on our drapery. Now on the drapery, there is a front and a back side. So this is the front side, and you can see that the seam is nice, beautiful, and covered here. Versus on this side, the seam is more undone. We also have our tag this way. So you just want to make sure that when we're putting them on, we're all putting them on the same direction. So for this one, I'm going to make sure that the tag is always facing me. So now I'm going to put on 5 of these. So now we have our 5 drapery on here, and then I'm going to open this up, and then I'm just going to attach it to both of the poles. Is put this hook into one of the notches. So I'm going to put it on this one that's right on the side. So that is going to secure it. Now I'm just going to separate out the drapery and make them nice and even. Once I've dispersed out these linens, then I still want to make sure that I'm covering this bar here because it's kind of ugly. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take another linen as well as a zip tie, and I'm just going to thread this zip tie through the pocket at the top of my drapery here. Also call out, you need extra long zip ties for this. So you can see this now. I'm going to close the zip tie up. Now I'm going to take this and I'm just going to hook it around the top of this pipe here, and then I'm just going to close the zip tie. Now look at it from the front. Much nicer. Now that we have this drapery fully situated, you have to buy these separately, but this is what's going to help create that 3D look. So let me show you how cool they are. So you always want to remember that you go teeth down like a shark, and then I'm going to put it right in here. Do the same on the other side. Now I'm going to take my second crossbar as well as a second color of drapery. And this go around, I'm going to do 4 panels. Now, very similar to what we did with the first crossbar, I'm going to attach this here, right? It just sits right in there. All right. Now I want to split the drapery up into 2. So I'm going to put 2 on one side and 2 on the other side. So this is 1 and 2. This is roughly our middle. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring both of these to kiss in the middle. Now what I want to do is I actually want my 2 inner panels to swoop out. So I'm going to take this one. This is really where I feel like you can have fun with it. All right. I'm going to do the same to the other side. I'm going to lengthen out the poles again so you guys can see it at full height. So beautiful. And here's the other thing too. Another thing that we did for the event on Saturday is we actually hung an acrylic sign. So what's nice is because there's poles here, we just used heavy duty fishing line, and then we hung it from this first pole here, and it worked beautifully. So there's so many other fun ways you can use draping. You can also take and bunch it and create a cool like dimensional effect. I love it. I'm a big fan. We've been getting a little bit more into drapery at Bash Vibe, but it's also something you can totally DIY at home. So I hope this helps.